Now the story of a wealthy family who lost everything and the one son who had no choice but to keep them all together. It's Arrested Development.
Hello again. Today is a day, and yeah, we are gonna watch some African clearing. This is another game we played, and I just had an extra half hour of waiting time, so I'm gonna cast this one. Personally, I really liked it. At least for me. Let's see, rAll. I think rAll was maybe one of the first to drop his TCs. This start when you have, where's rAll? When you have like your dots everywhere and you're figuring out where to go, I am so bad at. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just trying to find my vills and get them somewhat going to the right spot. And also an African clearing, a map which I normally hate because I normally just get destroyed on. I have lately chosen just to go to a corner. Like, wherever I'm at, just try to be in a corner. It just at least makes walling that much easier. So I try to be by the pond. I got some stuff going on. Fresh is over here. And we're pretty close, so that makes it really nice. And rAll also is over here. So we're all on this side, and it's kind of nice. And rAll also opted for a corner. Should be easy to wall. You know, at least like get something out there and get something this way, or something just out in front at least. So they have to kind of go around. Nice use of sheepies. And taking wood right away. I took fish right away. I'm really not sure what you're supposed to do. We need to contact our local Zach agent and see what's going on there. But yeah, my TC spot ended up being great with the golden stone. I don't even think I knew the stone was there. But gold stone, pond, tons of deer and boars. So yeah, pretty overall very happy with it. And sorry, yeah, just looking at my phone. Fresh to start? Yeah. Oh, 2 ponds. Look at you. Now, question. Cracked terrain is worse, right? I didn't even realize that there's cracked terrain on this map. But if you're on cracked terrain, your armor is less? I don't know if that shows anything there. Hit him with the good luck, have fun. Oh, this is why I wanted to cast this game. And they say have fun back. It was so great. I love it when people are happy and nice. And that guy says the same. That guy didn't say anything to us. It was all great. Their whole team was great. This was a great game. Just off of that, you know? And then Fresh. This guy. Laughing at us. And they also picked that side. So nobody was over on this whole side of the map. We could have all just built a wall from there to there. That is probably really trippy for you guys. So yeah. So there, I mean, it's... which I feel like early in the game, I thought that Fresh said he lost something over here, maybe. Maybe he started over there. I don't remember, but I remember for a long time in this game thinking that there was somebody over here. So I didn't... I think I walled over there first or something. I don't know. But I had a lot on water and on the fish. My idle TC time's actually pretty low, so I don't know. Maybe that's fine. Maybe maybe you should be on food right away and just go to your wood later on this map. Because it's not like you're making fishing ships or anything. You know, if you can get a sheep right away or build it on water and then have your water. Here you can get your zebra and your dudes over there. You get another boar. Oh, no. Oh, you lost 2. Oh, that was the first one. Oh, Fresh, you pulled a me. And you know what? He said this. I think he said this during the game. I think you went. I lost 2 vills to a boar. Don't worry, that means we're gonna win. And spoiler alert, that might happen. So anywho, now rAll's fishing. You got some dudes you're killing. I mill over there because I'm like, what else am I gonna do with these people? I got a couple on wood. And yeah, we got some stuff going on. Fresh is taking all sorts of boars. Yeah, because you've only got a couple on wood. How much? Yeah, it's all about the same. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. And it's kind of peaceful. You just listen to that sound of the villagers getting the food. Can you hear it that well? I could like fall asleep to that sound. So peaceful. So peaceful. And then harvesting organs, and then you know what they say about being an organ donor. Takes a lot of guts. Oh man. Alright. Anyway. Random sheep. What else is that? Random sheep. Get tired of scouting, right? Those sheep they just gotta take a break. What else is going on in this game? I don't know. Somehow I'm going up to almost the least amount of IWC time. Oh, you only have the same amount of vills because you lost 2 to a boar. That's why. And what are they doing? Purple's got a thing going. He's got tons of guys. He's got tons of things. Yellow? Look at that. He's on 2 ponds too. Man, the 2 pond look is fantastic. Look how many vills he has gathering food. 6 and 7, 13-ish, maybe 14. 14 gathering food from all the... That's pretty slick. The only problem is he will have to struggle getting a lumber camp down somewhere. But other than that, I wonder if I check just economy. Who's got the economy lead right now? Purple. Okay, purple. Fresh is close. If Fresh didn't lose 2 vills, I bet he would be number 1 actually. But purple... Okay. And purple fished out that one, and he's on a 2nd pond. So yeah, so using, hitting more than 1 pond really is fantastic. Fresh flagged over here. I don't know why. He found a sheep. Something. And I'm like, all right, so we're going, and we're all going feudal age at the same time. So we're kind of all on the same pace. And this game mode always throws me off because the time is just different. You know, we're like hitting feudal at 13 minutes, and it just feels weird to me. Like it's just a couple minutes off or delayed or whatever. So we're all ops for the stable. It'd be nice to like add a gate, just have one less side, or house it off. Just have one less side to worry about. But you don't know that this is coming, and it kind of actually seems like you're walling. That froze for a little bit. I don't know if it froze for you guys, but it did seem like you kind of just walled out a lot of your vills. And, okay, yellow got that down. Oh, why is it skipping so much? What was that guy going on? Well, I'm going to pause it. All right. And I had to... okay. So rAll's being attacked. He didn't know it was there. I didn't see anything going on, so I'm not sure why it was lagging. So hopefully it doesn't do that too much for you guys. But... oh, you do have a relic there. You are, however, losing your barracks. So no reaction. You are in feudal. Do you have no like? Okay, you don't have wood, so that's the problem. And you mass migrate. You have a stable. Yeah, you don't really want to pick that off, but it'd be really nice to get a archery range down, right? And you're just out there getting food all the way out yonder. Which sounds kind of dangerous, but if he's focused on your base, then you can kind of just ignore it, right? It would be nice to just wall that off, though. Just wall that off or put an archery range there, you know? Okay, yeah, there you go. Walling that off. You're gonna feel better. You're getting scouts out and picking that off. All right, all right. Now I'm just focusing there because nothing's going on here, and I told rAll I got nothing for him. So we're kind of just like, you'll be all right. However, this whole time you have not been making any vills, so that's also not good. But do you have the food? Oh, you got plenty of food. So you got plenty of food. You got no vills. Oh, okay. Disaster. Disaster. Okay, but you got your scouts. But he's got a pike there now. Ouch. 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 Okay. That did not work at all. Yeah, that was bad. Very bad. Don't send them to gold. That's not going to work. They're just going to go right there. Oh, you're thinking you can wall it in. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that that's the right decision, is to go between you and the enemy with all of your vills kind of walled in. Sounds like maybe not the place to be. Just a thought. Just a thought. Okay, tower. All right. Then yeah, add like a sideways gate here and a house out in front. You don't have all the wood for that. Palisade. I don't know about your quick walling skills. Okay, you got a Vill out there. He's chasing down, so maybe he'll be distracted, or maybe he's gonna pop up right here and still decide to wipe you out. I'm not sure. All right, so you don't see anybody. Not bad. All right, he's gonna take out your other mill. All right, that's fine. Fresh is going out, placing 2 TCs, another TC. I click up, so I'm feeling pretty good. Look at all these farms, Slavs, man. I'm just loving them. 18 farms. Not the greatest amount, but like, it just is satisfying. It just feels good. Oh, way more farms than Fresh. Oh, Fresh had the ponds forever, so you didn't need to go to food that much. And yeah, how many vills did you lose there? rAll. Lost 7. That's tough. Okay, well, you kind of stabilized. I mean, the tower's not great. I think I still would wall, because he can still just dive, or, you know, if they have something. At least you can see the barracks, so, okay. Well, you see purple now. Purple built an outpost. You still don't have any military, so you still opted not to make, like, a range or something. And that is a lot of men-at-arms. And you should have walled that in, I told you. I told you, wall it in. Just a sideways gate, just something simple, because you're just out there in the middle of nowhere. And then you're getting castle dropped, which is also not great. You did delete this house to escape this way, but then you still, oh wait, I remember, now I remember why you're doing this. I went mid-game, and I said, why don't you just go Vill rush it down? He's got no military over there. You're in. That was not very good Vill control. Pro tip, if you hold Alt, you will not select the building. So if you hold Alt, it'll only select people units. I'm going to call them that. People units, not building units. Oh, poor rAll. That's alright. You took the brunt of yellow and purple, though, for us. And then, you know, look at this. I'm getting a really nice community. I got my corner. And look, I have a wall to this. I've got a wall to that. I've got a little gatey gate. rAll. My team sucks. No help, noob. We're both laughing. We're just having fun in this game. And yeah. Oh, Petard's coming out. He's getting Petards. Wait, who's got hand cannon? Oh, Conks. Oh, Fresh has Conks. Oh, look at Fresh. Fresh actually sent you help. That's pretty solid. I'm making some knights. That's something. They're all the way over here, but Fresh has got Conks. All right. I mean, Fresh has to worry because if they decide to shift over, they're coming down this way. And you kind of just told them where you're at with your migration. I guess they don't know that you're going that way, but because Conks could be everywhere. Okay, and you're deciding to make a mill on a gold mine. You didn't know the gold was there, probably. And you don't need a TC. You're still in feudal. You've got only 15 vills. All right. Not too bad. You know what Fresh and I say? We're like, all right, I'm going to take these scouts over here. That enemy that James told me was over here earlier, I'm going to go find him. I'm going to raid his woodline with 3 knights with at least 1 armor on them. I got vills queued up. I'm like, I'm going to make vills today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. I'm going to make vills today. So I queue them all up. And we'll see what happens. And then rAll's still, you got no base, you got no home, you got no TC. Do you have stone? What? Oh, 75 stone. What are you gonna do? Did somebody give you stone? I don't think you asked stone from me. Okay. Oh, look at this. I randomly sent some guys out. Hey. Why was Red out here? Yeah, see, that was pretty great. Petards for the memes. Petards. Well, I think that he thought you might have a TC up still. He was queuing those up early. And my dudes get some kills out here, randomly. Look at that. 4 pikeman kills. Meanwhile, Fresh, alright, and Fresh is in there hitting purple. I didn't see how you got in there, but I'm glad to know that you vastly contributed. Look at that. You have 18 eco kills. Holy smokes, you're annihilating. Alright. You can't say that Fresh didn't help you then. Fresh definitely came to the rescue. Oh, look at that. Look at that sneakiness. Right around the house. That's got to feel bad for him. I didn't realize that was that easy way of a way out. Oh, and that's a Spanish player too. So you're Conk v Conk War. Oh. 8 on 5. Okay, yep. And here's where you retreat. All right, but that's fine. rAll saying, help me out. You're helping him out. That's great. Maybe build... If you're relocating, you don't want to relocate right next door to where you just were annihilated at. And within view of a tower. Just a thought. Okay. But you're at 7 on 7. So maybe you decide to take this fight? Probably not. I don't know if I still would. Except the rAll's that people are going to die, because... I mean, what could you be microing right now, rAll? What could you be microing? Tell me. Were you microing these lumberjacks while your dudes are just fighting there here? Sorry. I'm trying to be nice. Alright, and I finally found a base. Just for record, I went all the way over to here. Didn't see anybody. I went all the way over to here. Because everybody comes to a woodline, right? This is on the outside at some point. And I finally found Red. I had no idea where anyone else was. And, okay. And you make it. And... Purple turns around. And Red outposted like a madman. Look at that. Outpost there. Outpost there. I'm just gonna see. What is their vision like? Oh, man. They can see the whole freaking map. Look at Red. They know what's going on the whole time. Look how much they can see versus us. Like, actively see. Kind of incredible. Kind of brilliant, actually. I mean, they have networking. No, I don't know. They have satellites. I mean, Purple's got stuff out there. Red's all over the place. And so, Fresh is really helping rAll. I haven't done anything to help him. Except be a distraction. I'm making vills, though. I got 10 more vills queued up. I got stuff going on. I'm building a 3rd TC out there, and I got pikes just roaming around. I was really confused as to where some of these guys were. Fresh has got a castle out there on resources. We're starting to claim some, some stuff. I felt good. I got some raids in. I got all these sheep. Look at all these sheep outposts. Look at my vision. And okay, and then we got skirms. All right, so you see all the skirms. You know it's bad news bears. And I don't know what is going on here. But I'm just making vills. I'm trying to make vills. rAll. Your market's still under attack. How is this? Oh, how is this almost dead? Was that just almost dead from when your original raid? You got 16 vills. It's not very good. It's not looking good. I didn't realize that you were this dead. And now that I actually look down and look at the score, you're at 900 score. These dudes definitely felt like they had this game won. Right? And, oh, sorry. But look at this. But I guess now we're looking at the stats overall. 177. Look, vills matter. And I click up to imp. Now I'm like, screw this. We're getting imp. I got some pikes. I got 4 knights. And, oh yeah, I attacked a wall here. I attacked a wall here. I made red fully wall up all the way. Fresh is actually doing work. I killed 5 guys. Fresh got 23. That's good. We're both contributing. And look at this. I take a fight against pikes. Nice. Nice. Okay, not nice. I ran away, though. And fresh flags over here. And, man, Spanish are so good on this map. Having this group of conks. And the micro is fantastic. Like, honestly, I'm not even trying to be sarcastic. Take the rest of my fight against the pikes over there. I think you told me to come this way, maybe. And then... yeah. Just 35 Vil kills fresh. I assume that's all from these guys. Got another goat there. And you'll see the mass migration. So I went and built a second TC there. And I'm like, alright, I'm finally going to help. And they're not going to expect anything. Everything's been on this side. They're not going to expect anything here. I'm going to get this stone locked down. I'm going to get a castle. And I'm just now hitting imp. And it's all about timing and momentum, right? We learned that from, what's his name? Memb, the timing, the momentum. I can't do a Spanish accent, so sorry about it. That's the best I got. And, yeah. rAll still, you got your fills. You're up to 24. You got some farms. Your fresh is taking that gold. You're there, though, so you got to feel good. And there's a bunch of skirms. And I got a castle up. And I feel pretty good about that. And I hit imp. rAll's up to castle age. I get my treb. And I'm floating a lot of food and gold. I should probably be making more army with it. And I was going to... oh, I'm not floating wood. I'm trying to get as many trebs out as I can. And then I wanted coinage to get more military out faster. I also dropped that university so I could get ballistics at some point. And I think that I do. But I feel pretty good about that. I got my knights. I got my treb. And we're changing the paradigm of this game. Did you just delete that and build a new one? I'm really confused as to what happened there. I wish I was looking. And you're like, I've had it. I'm building stone walls around my farms. And that's a good decision. And we decided to... Fresh asked me to attack a gate, so I attacked the gate that's, uphill. Instead of, the one that's downhill. Or not downhill, but same level. Now I start making pikes. And there's my ballistics, so I can hit people with my castles. And I get coinage, so I can start making some people faster. And I'm floating so much. I have 29 farms, and I realize I'm not really spending it as much as I should be. And I should be making more bills even. But I'm like, screw that. I'm just going to sell all this food for gold. And I'm going to buy stone. And I'm going to buy wood. And I'm going to drop more castles. Purple, meanwhile, taking over rAll's area. Fresh, building a castle defensively. Solidifying our position. And what a nice distribution here. Really. Red still can see. They can still see everything. A lot of things, at least. I guess they don't have too much vision on my base. And red is building a wall, the Great Wall of Vietnamese. Meanwhile, though, we're here. We got 2 trebs on a castle. And then Fresh is still asking me to take down this gate that he's been trying to get in this whole time. I'm finally going to help him, I think. Red is selling food for gold. And he's trying to get to imp. Oh, and purple. What was purple doing? Purple's building a TC over here? We'll see, I guess. And look at that. Fresh goes in with his conks. I'm trying to take out this castle now. I need another treb. I need more wood. No. I have wood and gold. Just need another treb. Oh yeah. Who needs trebs? I'm just going to build a castle. We just need more castles. Yep, we come over to this side of the thing and send my villas underneath the castle. That was a perfect night distraction, by the way. It was completely unintentional. I'm like, if I got detonets, so that, and I'm getting a halb, but I got detonets so that I can get that. And I didn't even get bracer yet, but I made sure to get chemistry because I know chemistry is important. You know, equations, reactions. All right, and I see all of his eco here, and I have the gold. I have the stone. I didn't have the wood though, so I made sure to sell and buy stuff to get myself some more wood. And I thought instead of sending those 4 to go to that side and build the castle faster, instead of that, I'm just going to come over here and build another castle and just put 2 castles up at the same time and let Fresh protect all of my vills. I got some trebs. I got some halbs. They're doing stuff. But I figured with all this, I'm ranging like all of Red's eco. So at least we can destroy that. Meanwhile, booming back up. You're at 28 vills. Nice job, rAll. Nice job, rAll. Up, up, up. I fake away. Let some of them die. Let him retreat and then go back and finish. Fresh. Losing all your conks. I'm just kidding. I know you did that on purpose to save my people. It was for the good of the trifecta castles. And then he tries to escape, but it's not going to work. He's going to lose all of them. If he could have... I mean, this castle was perfect. Look at that. Look at those shots. We hit here, and then we've got a solid foundation for running. We see all of them running away. Fresh. You've still got 27 conks. Where are they? They are not there. When I click that button, it's supposed to take me to all your conks. Anyway, we've got a bunch here. And your rAll is deciding to branch out a bit. So you're building forward castle. Feel like you can contribute. Nice, I like it. Fresh, meanwhile, going out with his vills. Feeling like you can contribute. You knew that was there. You just kind of sent them by it. It's kind of interesting. What are you doing with those guys? And I have that unique tech. So, what, my castles cost wood and stone. You know, heavily discounted. And I'm like, screw this. I'm just going to build castles wherever I can. Oh yeah, and purple. I finally discovered that red had built a wall, and it freaked me out. And I was like, oh crap. Like, if somebody actually came down to my base, like, I would be destroyed. So I was like, okay, well, build a castle here, build a castle here. And Fresh is building a bunch of stuff in the middle so you can respond everywhere. I got a castle up over here. And I'm like, what should these people do next? Probably get some stones so I can buy more resources and get another castle. And that was, oh, 2 headshots. Headshots! He's getting long swords. I got all my vills. Idle vills everywhere. They still, what's their vision like? They still see the whole freaking map. Man, I'm jealous of that. We should have done that. It did take Red, like, going all over and do it. Look at all of Red's houses that he's going to build. We've got pretty good vision down here now, but... down there and up there, but we don't have a lot in the middle. But thankfully, and Fresh just annihilating. Let's go to these eco KDs. 57 kills. Man, Fresh, you just been... those conks have just been annihilating. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'll just sit here with my trebs and take out all of the buildings. And I'll just move to another resource and build more stuffs, you know? Because I don't want people messing with all of the resources. And I've got all the upgrades I can get. Nice castle rAll. Range of him. Shuts purple down there. Up, but purple does have a treb. Are you going to do something about it? Got 2 light cav going over. Got 4 light cav going over against that many conks. And you decide not to, which is the right decision probably. But Fresh has tons of food to waste. Got 24 Hussar in queue. You're getting capped ram, blast furnace. Oh wait, not blast furnace. Iron casting first. Meanwhile, moving around here, and we're figuring out where things are at. Castles happen there. I'm just checking the flashing dots. I got idols all over the place. And the light cav is there. And you are up to 49 bills, and you're making a lot of light cav, so it's not nothing. And you're Magyars, so you don't have any armors, though. Maybe even just the first one. At this point, you could get the first one, and it would be extremely helpful. Actually, I guess against conks, I don't know that it's that much more helpful, because they're such high damage attacks, right? Alright, and yellow is producing halbs galore. He sees all of your Hussar and he says, I'll raise you one. But then your conks come in and well, you're microwing. It's fine. And I'm just gonna build some more castles. And I'm just gonna claim some more space. I built another castle here. I didn't like his wall. I felt claustrophobic. I'm gonna build another castle. And Fresh, look at these capped ram pushes. Are you just gonna go right to these barracks? Oh, look at this gold pile. Oh, purple's just out there doing nothing. And Fresh with the aggressive. What bills are building this? These ones? Oh, these ones. Oh, you got a good ball. Just run right through the pokey boys. Start building. Who cares that they have your counter unit? No, you got those guys there. Look how many rams you have. You have 7. Holy smokes. How many siege workshops? Okay, you got 3 there. That's a good number. You are annihilating. You're getting the castle there. Oh, my... these champions? Or are these 2-hand swordsmen? 2-hand swordsmen now. I know I get it at some point. Champion, at least. And I got Druzhina, so they just annihilate. It feels good. I like Slavs. And I like the number of castles that I have on this map at this time. And this castle... Oh. You got two builders. But you got all the rams, taking out all the production buildings, claiming all the spots. What else we got? Oh, I saw that at some point. I saw that. You get the castle up. I got a knight over here randomly. And yeah. Feels good. Feels real good. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'll come help over here. I got 4 trebs. I got some infantry. And I got an army of vills making castles. And we're just gonna start pushing this way. And Fresh has got this whole side locked down, and they're just streaming hell, which makes me feel good being an infantry civ at this point, because all my people aren't gonna die to it. Of course, Fresh, just has the eco for it. I built 130 vills though. I'll have you all know. I'm sure like most of them are idle right now, but they're not doing nothing. Actually, most of them are probably castle builders. All right, and I double down on barracks in the middle. So I'm doubling down on barracks in the middle. I got my castle, my trebs there. I make another castle there, covering all these production buildings, and to cover this area so that yellow can't escape. We're really closing them in. Actually, they have no way out. The only way out without running into a castle is right through this corridor. And those zebra, they'll stop them. And the annihilation is on. The rAll did reboom. You're back up to 75 vills. And I'm going to guess that that's more than... like Red got. I felt like Red was kind of all over the place. So I'm not sure that Red got up past that. I guess right now he's at 71. And he did lose a lot. So okay, so maybe he got Red up. Maybe he didn't get past that. I'm sure yellow and purple did. because they seemed like they're on top of it with their early rush on you and everything else like that. And that's the game. And they called GG. They were a great group of guys. And that was just a super fun game. And by the end of it, we saw a good portion of it. Oh, yeah, and then I told my guys to go build a mining camp over here. But Purple had a TC, so I then just told him to go drop a castle. And nobody was over there. So that felt good. That was long distance mining. Yeah, I mean, I had people everywhere. But, let's see. 14 castles? Oh, yeah, one being built. 13 up, one being built. Fresh with a solid 3. Man, I normally hate this map because what happens is kind of like what happens to rAll, I feel like, is I just get like double teamed or something happens and I just get pushed and then I never can ever recover and we lose. Normally it happens with we losing or something happens like that. But I feel like I really like, if I'm ever doing this map again, I'm doing Incas or I'm doing Slavs, and I'm doing the same thing where I'm just going to be claiming resources with castles. I don't care that castles can be taken out with trebs. There's so many resources on this map, and it's so easy for someone like rAll. If you didn't just go from right here to right here, if you would have gone like, it seems annoying, but like through Fresh's area and just like either out to here or like even this other side of the map where there's also just tons of resources, then you could have had everything and you would have been completely safe for freaking ever because it takes so long to find somebody on this map. I mean, this map is just huge. So claiming all those resources, all those neutral resources with a castle just delays people instantly taking them. Like you have to have a treb to take them. Or you have to have a ball of army. And that's hard to get. Anywho, that's my rant. I ended up sending resources. I still had a bunch left over. What happened? Fresh had tons of guys made. They made tons of halbs. Eco-wise, nice job, Fresh. Cheers. Score-wise. And yeah, rAll, I didn't realize that you were that dead. And actually, let's look. Percent-wise. When did we... So it wasn't until, like, they were... Okay. After Red got into Castle Age... But Fresh and I were already there. Fresh massively boomed, and I actually made villas for a while, and that helped. I didn't realize that you were all the way down to, whatever, 18 villas or however low you actually were. That was pretty crazy. Military-wise, I had a good KD because nobody attacked me, and I barely found anybody, but then I killed tons of buildings. Fresh, however, 340 kills. You basically killed everybody in the entire game. Nice job. Those conks feels good. It feels good to have a group of conks that can just roam around and kill everything. Great castle time. Beat the other Spanish player by 2 full minutes. So that's got to feel good. And society. Oh, okay, yeah. So what did I say? Okay, so he only got up to 80 vills. So you almost boomed all the way up to where Red was at, which is pretty solid. And Fresh and I, we did well. I'm not going to lie. It feels good not to get touched at all, though. So, like, you know, it super helps. It super helps just to be down here. And by the end of it, Fresh had Holy Farms, 62. 62, and I never made more than 27. What was the food difference? I'm just curious, because you should have a ton more. But look at that. You had that many more farms, and I don't know if this is a Slav bonus, like what the deal is, but we have a 2,000 food difference. 2,000 food difference is all. And I know this wasn't the whole time. I had 27 farms working mostly the whole time, and you ended up with 62. So double the farms and only 2,000 food difference. That's kind of insane. Maybe you just added a bunch of those towards the end. I don't know. You'd have to like really take a look. Maybe you had 40 for most of the game, so it's really only like comparing 23 to 40 or something like that. You'd have to look back and see how much you have on food at some point. But it's just kind of an interesting note. I thought that you, with that many more farms, would be way higher than me, but it really wasn't. Really wasn't. Anyway, yeah. Well, good. GG's. Amazing game. See you later.